So Alexa, in stats, what happens over here?
You pressed record?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are basically four topics that we need to study in a stats lecture. There's something called mean, median, range, and a standard deviation.
For deviation.
Nothing else will be asked. There's no mode that is asked. Mode is just a number of
Yeah.
more counts. That's it.
Feedback.
So mean is pretty simple one. Range is pretty simple one. Standard deviation is simple one. The one place that can make you mad is median. But I put some beautiful questions. If that's done, it should not be a problem at all. So let's start with the mean part, Alexia. Mean means nothing but average. An average is nothing but sum of all the elements
So
by
I did
number
all
of
of
elements.
this yesterday. Should we go to the questions?
No, no, you have not done a lot of things. You just see here.
Okay,
You'll get to
fine.
know. Literally go. Right now, will be like, Rahul, what you're doing. So mean is this, right? Average is equal to sum of all the elements by number of elements. Any questions of mean, Alexa?
Yeah. Yeah.
It just does not matter at all. This is the only one formula that needs to be used.
Yeah.
Questions may be tricky extremely based on the language and all, but you can be
Yeah.
1000% sure you don't need to use any other formula except this. So this is called average. But there is also a concept of weighted average, Alexa.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not
What
sure.
weighted average I can say in a very vague term, average of an average.
Okay.
But this is absolutely vague. You should not be saying this. Technically, what weighted average is, I'll just explain you with the help of example. Imagine, Alexa, there is section A, this is section B, and this is section C. And go on, you can go on and on and on. Doesn't matter. Imagine total number of students in section A is 30. And everyone is given the GMAT exam in this section, Alexa. So average GMAT score of this section is 700.
Okay.
Agreed? Let's say total number of students in this section, NB is number of students, that is, let's say 40. Everyone has given GMAT exam, and this is average GMAT score, that is MB, is equal to, let's say, 710. And now this can have their own number of students. They might have given the GMAT exam. They might have some average and all. And
Yeah.
so let's consider right now two sections itself. Whatever next is will come up because more than two sections they'll never give you because questions will become calculative question. So if at
Yeah.
all they have to trap you, they'll trap you only in these two elements. If
Okay.
I ask you now, Alexa, what is the average of entire class? What would you say me? You can't give me an individual answer saying that average, like average score of section A is 700, Rahul, average score of section B is 710. I'm asking you one average.
Um,
So that's given by Alexa. M is equal to MA into NA
oh yeah.
plus MB into NB by total number of elements, NA plus NB.
But what will the question sound like when this type of question comes? Just give me the exact language.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll explain you the language with the question itself so that things are very clear to you. It is just for your understanding purpose. That imagine there is a section A where they have given you this is the total number of a student and the average GMAT score of section A is 700. They have given you section B, the total number of student is this, the average GMAT score is 710. They'll give you section C, section D, section E, and all these things. And they'll ask you what is average per students of the entire section. The question will only be framed here. If at all I have to frame this question, they'll ask you average per student for the entire class. Average per student
Per student.
uh, for the
This
entire sections.
this same formula works for average per student also?
Yeah. The same formula. Average per student means you have to give me the average of entire stuff. However, how many sections are there? That doesn't matter at all. You are presented with two sections front of you. That there is section A, there is a section B. Number of people in section A is so much. Average GMAT score of section A is this. Number of people in section B is so much. Average GMAT score is this. Give me the average per student of the entire class. So this is the one formula that you will use, Alexa. If
Got
at
it.
all you want to know the absolute language, see here,
Yeah.
has no common member, committee chair. One second.
Will it ask for weighted average or it'll use some
It,
other term for it?
no, they will never use weighted average. They'll use average per student. That's what I'm just trying to say. 20%. I'll just show it to you. See here. A convenience store sold 48 bottles of mineral water. The bottle had two sizes, 20 and 40 ounces. The average volume per bottle. Moment you get into this average volume per bottle or average per student, it means the question belongs from weighted average.
Okay.
Simple, straightforward logic. It's a very niche thing to understand. Moment they say you average volume per bottle, average GMAT score per student, it means weighted average is being tested, but you will get to know once you start solving the question. Let me clear what exactly is this. Is this fine, Alexa? Is this
Yeah.
understood?
Yeah.
Right? Now, Alexa, imagine if I ask you the average of this is the value of M. If I ask you value of this, what do you exactly think where it will be? Because imagine if I ask you average of 10 and 20, it's completely complete concept, Alexa. Once you understand this, you will have no issues at all. If I ask you average of 10 and 20, Alexa, what exactly you get? 15, right?
Ten- Yeah.
10
10
plus
plus
20 by 2.
20 by
So
2. Yeah.
average is right the middle number. Agreed?
Yeah.
But in weighted average, Alexa, if you find average per student, if you use this formula, what is the average that will you be getting? Think
You
about it.
will get 2,100 plus,
You don't
uh,
have to solve it.
huh?
You don't have to solve it, but technically, tell me, the weight of section A is more or section B is more,
B.
right? Because there are 40 students.
Yeah.
So technically, if I have to find the average of these two, Alexa, it should be right in the middle.
Yeah.
But here I'm not just finding the average. I'm actually looking for the weighted average. So weighted average is always and always tilted towards the heavier element. So if
Okay.
technically you use this formula, use the calculator to find out, you will get 705.5 because what is average of 707? 705, right?
Yeah.
But if you calculate this average, technically the weight of B is greater than the weight of A. So the average will come out as 705.5 something. It will be greater than the actual average of 770.
Okay.
Agreed?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of thing that needs to be done from here, Alexa. So it's pretty simple. Imagine this is, let's say, section A, and this is section B. And total number of students in this section is 30. And average GMAT score of this section is 700. Total number of
Okay.
students in this section is, let's say, 40. Average GMAT score is 710. So
Yeah.
always remember M always lies between M1 and M2, MA and MB. Always, Alexa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because average of two element will always lies between those two elements. It cannot exceed those two elements at all. So this M cannot be lesser than MA. It cannot be more than MB. It has to lie between MA and MB. Average of any average of any two individual entities, average is always in the middle of them. In case of weighted average, the midpoint is 700, 705, but technically we are trying to find out the weighted average here. We are not trying to find the average over here. So the
Yeah.
weighted average will be more than, it will always be twisted towards the heavier element.
Where's the heavier? Got
That is
it.
7.5. If you find it, it will be greater than 705. Whatever it is, I don't know. But it will be greater than
If it's a
705 for
multiple
sure.
choice, basically you can eliminate a few of the
A lot, a lot,
options
a lot.
this
So
way.
imagine, Alexa, this is the formula that we have derived, right?
Hmm.
To find the weighted average. Now, this formula can also be a bit twisted in. Imagine. So imagine, Alexa, if this is a formula, I can also twist it in a bit different way. Like if I cross multiply this, I'll have m into Na plus m into Nb is equal to MaNa plus MbNb. Simple logic. Now I'll take Na one side and Nb one side. What I'm doing, I'll just tell you.
Hmm.
I'm doing nothing but a different way of representing that formula. That's it. MaNa is equal to, can I do MbNb minus MNb? Agreed?
Yeah.
So if I take Na common over here, Alexa, I'll get M minus Ma. If I take Nb common over here, I'll get Mb minus big M. Simple, straightforward logic. Now I can write this as Na by Nb is equal to, because it is Mb minus big M by big M minus Ma. Can I write this, Alexa?
Yeah.
So technically, Alexa, these two are same formula. It's just a different way of representing it. And why I have represented it in this way, I'll tell you when we do the questions. Things will be very simple for you then.
Let me write it down.
Yeah.
I know, because they'll give sometimes they'll give you M and they'll ask you to find the other elements. No, that's
Might
why.
be. Yep. And a lot of time you have to find the ratios.
Yeah. Just a complicated way of writing this MNA. Too
No, it's
many,
pretty simple.
many
Once you
elements.
get
No,
to
I
solve the
understand the
question.
logic. I
Oh.
understand the logic.
It's simple, Alexa. Like let's say if I'm writing this now, if I'm writing N1 by N2, my simple logic, what is N2 here? It is, the denominator is N2, so I'll start with M2 minus big M by big M minus M1. That's it. Imagine if I write NP by NQ. Denominator is Q, so I'll start with MQ minus big M by big M minus M of P. That's it. Pretty simple way to remember it.
Yeah.
And always remember M lies between MA and MB.
Yeah.
Always. Agreed?
Cool.
Now,
Yeah.
based on this simple derivation, let's say that I'm solving one question in front of you, even you read it, and let me also read it. And I'll just tell you exactly how should you be using this formula, because it's very clearly written the most important result. If you know this weighted average, any problem can be easily solved, Alexa. Now see over here, and let's do it in question number one. It says what? In a workforce, the employer are either manager or directors.
Yeah.
So employees are either manager or they are directors, right?
Director.
Is this agreed?
Yeah.
The average salary of manager is 5,000 less than the total average salary. The average salary of director is 15,000 more than the
3,000
total
more than.
average salary. What is the percentage of director? Moment you say it is manager and director, the employees are either manager or directors. And this is nothing but manager plus director.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah.
If at all you can form. Now we'll do this question a bit later. We'll do it after question number two. I'm just trying to explain you where and all you can use weighted average results. That's the simple logic. I'll come down to this question again, Alexa. But
Okay.
let's come down to question number two now. It says there is a committee X and committee Y, which have no common members. Agreed?
Yeah.
So it means there is a committee X and there is a committee Y, Alexa. Am I right? And there
Yeah.
is no common member they have given you explicitly. Am I right?
Yeah.
Here what they have told, the employees are either manager or director. By default, it means that there is no common member at all. If you are a manager, you cannot be a director. If someone who is a director, he cannot be a manager. So these are two separate entities completely. Agreed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because here it is a committee X and committee Y, they are trying to generalize. So they have to explicitly mention that there is no common member at all. There should not be any overlap, Alexa. Like imagine the people who are in committee X should not be in committee Y, the people who are in committee Y should not be in committee X. Because if that's the case, you can't use weighted average at all. I'm just telling you how should you be using a weighted average. So it says that there's a committee X and committee Y, and they have no common member,
Yeah.
will combine to form committee Z. So they have combined to form what? Committee
Z.
Z. And Z is nothing technically, it is X plus Y, right? Nothing else it can be.
Yeah.
If you can use this diagram, Alexa, if you can form this diagram, you can close your eyes and be very sure that weighted average results can be used.
Okay.
Simple. Again, I'll come back to all these questions again. Now you see here, at a certain company, average number of experience are 9.84 males and 9.1 for female. So let's say this is male. Let's say this is female. So average number of years of experience are 9.84 male and this is 9.1 for female.
Yeah.
The average number of experience of the company is male and female. This is only male and female, right?
Yeah.
This is given as 9.3 election. Moment this diagram is formed in any stats and average question, you have to think that this is the weighted result, the weighted average result has to be used. Simple, straightforward logic. And what is that result we'll be using? We'll be straight away using this. We'll be straight away using this result. NA
Got
by
it.
NB. Now see over here, Alexa. Let's do question number 2 first. Can you please take 1 minute and try question number 2, and then we'll go to question number 1.
Okay, 1 second. Twenty-five. 7. In this one, but when they're giving you decimals, won't it become complicated to solve?
No, see here. So moment you form this diagram, Alexa, this is form, you just write your formula. Nx over ny is what? My minus big M by big M minus M of x. Right?
Yeah.
Now it
X
says what
and Y are
committee X?
not known.
Ha. And it says they are all which have no common member will combine to form committees. The average age of committee X. This is given to you. That is
5.7.
25.7, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Let's say 25. And average is this 29.3 for Y. This is 29.3. And M is what? Let's say 26.6 and this is 26.6. Agreed? Any doubt,
Uh,
boss?
how do 26.6 is for Z, no?
For Z, yeah. So Z is nothing but M, na, big M, because this is MX, this is MY, and the big M has to be the both one,
Also,
right?
you you're counting Z as you
M, big M.
automatically assume that it's just big M.
Yeah, absolutely, because it lies in the middle, lecture,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now you don't have to look for 29, 26, 20, 29.3, 26.6, 25 point nothing. It's simple. Nx by ny, I can write 29 minus 26 by 26 minus 25. Agreed?
So you round up.
I straight away round up because it makes no sense to me to write point. Nothing major gonna change at all. They are not some
Uh,
very number which is just beside each
And
other and all.
you get 3.
So you get here 3 by 1, right?
Yeah.
So nx by ny, what you get, Alexa? 3 by 1.
3 by
If
1.
you
Yeah.
can get the ratio, Alexa, there's a lot of things that can be determined. It means what can
For
you understand? Can
every,
I say nx is equal to 3 ny? It means nx is greater than ny for sure.
or you can just say for every 3 people in X, there's 1 person in Y. No,
Yes, absolutely brilliant. So it means if I ask you number of people in x is greater or y is greater, what would be your answer? X.
X.
Because if it is given to you, Alexa, x by y is equal to, let's say, 2 by 1. It means what do I get? X is equal to 2y. It simple means x is greater than y. If y is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it is given to you, Alexa, sorry, one sec. Hello.
Yeah.
If it is given to you, Alexa, x by y is equal to, let's say, 3 by 4. Imagine.
Huh.
So 3 by 4 is what? So can I say this y as nothing but 4 by 3x? That is y is equal to 1 point something into x. So can I say y is greater than x?
How do you get, just do the steps properly for Y is equal to 4 by 3X, because
So you
if you
just
move
cross
Y
multiply it, multiply y, take y over here, take 4 over here.
or, yeah, 4X
So
is equal to 3Y.
4x by 3. Yeah, 3y, let's say. So y is
Yeah.
equal to
And
4 by
yeah.
3x.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
4 by 3 is greater than 1, Alexa, right? 1 point something you will get.
Yeah.
So y is equal to 1 point something x. So y is greater than x for sure now.
Yep.
So now, Alexa, imagine if x by y is equal to 3 by 4. I ask you, what is the fraction of x? What would be your answer? So fraction of x is given as, if you know the ratio, there's a lot of things that can be determined. I'm just telling you all those things. So if it is given the ratio of x by y is given by 3 by 4, or let's say male is to female ratio, let's say if ratio of male is to female in any class is 3 by 4.
Yeah.
Agreed? So what is
Yeah.
the fraction of male, Alexa, in that class? You will get to know by 3 by 3 plus 4. That is nothing but 3 by 7. This is a fraction of male. What is a fraction of female? 4 by
By
3
7.
plus 4. That is 4 by 7. Now they can also ask you, Alexa, what is a percentage of male in the class? It is the ratio is given to you that male by female is 3 by 4.
So
They'll
3.
ask you what is the percentage of male in the class. So it will be 3 by 3 plus 7 into 100. That is the
Yeah.
percentage. And what is the percentage of female in the class? So percentage of female will be as 4 by 7 into 100.
Yeah.
So if a ratio is given to you, a lot of things can be found out, a lot.
Yeah.
So imagine, Alexa, here in this question, It says that quantity number of people in committee X is greater than number of people in committee Y, right? Because this is quantity and quantity B.
So we've already got this.
We have
X.
already got this, that NX is equal to 3NY.
Yeah,
So
got it.
it means that X is greater. So A is the answer. Agreed?
Yeah, just have to
And
remember that M is.
the middle one always.
No, but
Whenever
they've
you,
confused it as committee Z, but need to remember that.
but Z is also always X plus Y. G is nothing but a formation of X plus Y. So they have just put a separate element, but G is nothing but X plus Y.
Yeah.
So this is one way, Alexa, but you can visualize this also, Alexa. What I have told you, that weighted average is always shifted towards the heavier element, right?
Your side, yeah.
So we can technically visualize this also. I'll just tell you. This is pretty easy if you understand. And you will surely have a weighted average questions in the exam. Be
Yeah.
100% sure. So see, Alexa, it's very clear. This is mx, this is my, this is mz. Z is nothing but x plus y. Mx is given as 25 and my is given as 29.
Shouldn't you
And
round it up to 26, not 25?
that makes no big difference at all. Because here we are doing all approximation. Well, in fact, you can round it to 26 as you wish. No issues at all, Alexa.
No, I'm just thinking
हाँ ठीक है. And Z is what? 26.6, right?
27, yeah. That
So
you
let's
should
say
have.
27. ठीक है. Now tell me, Alexa, what is what is average of 26 and 29? It should be
26
20.
and 29.
Yeah, should be
27.5.
27.5, right?
Yeah,
And what is the average of G? 27. So 27 is closer to 26 or it is closer to 29?
it's closer to 26.
So X is heavier than Y for sure, because if weighted average 27 is
Yeah,
close to X, it means weight of X is heavier than weight of Y. So you don't have to do any calculations.
interesting. Okay.
Agreed?
Yeah.
So then now can we come to question number 4, please? Well,
Okay.
similar type.
If you visualize it, you can say the males are greater just because of
That's beautiful. Yeah,
the combined, like 9.3 is
because
closer to 9.8. So you are still, should I still do the calculation?
no, you should not.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
then.
So it says what? The average number of female, number of male A and number
Number
of
of
female.
males, A, yeah.
So
But
9.3 is
then
closer to what? 9.8 or 9.1?
it's closer to 9.1.
So number of female has to be greater, no?
Oh, I had rounded it off, sorry. I took 10, 9, and 9,
No.
and that's why I did it. But you know this assumption method,
Huh.
if it's not a multiple choice, if they're giving you quantity A, quantity B, then you should do all the steps in case the answer
Yes,
is C or
absolutely,
D.
100%. If they are asking you, let's say
Yeah,
that
in
how many,
case the
they
answer
can
is,
also ask you in a problem solving question how many female candidates are there,
yeah,
how many males.
exactly.
So you will have to solve it for sure.
That's what.
Agreed. Like imagine the same type of a question, Alexia,
But in
is
those cases where it says how many male candidate, how many female candidate, these decimals become difficult. No.
but in that case they will not give you decimals and all.
Yeah, but why
Imagine
have
if they
you
have to
given
give you,
decimals?
because I have not given you problem solving question, Alexia.
Okay,
That's the reason
fine.
I wanted to confuse you.
It's unnecessary. This decimals
No,
is necessary.
no, man. This is necessary. Not see, without decimals, you have a problem here. Do question number one. I'm not
Wait,
giving
I
you
just want to
decimals.
write down the full calculation in the formula for the last one. Hold on.
Okay.
Uh, 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 uh. So in the x over y, we can take any, like, whichever number is given first.
Whichever,
So
whichever you can take. Number of male by number of female you take.
it doesn't matter, no?
Or you take number of female by number of male. But just write the right formula. If you're taking number of female by number of male, it should
Yeah.
be m of male minus big M by big M minus m of female. That's all. Whatever you want, you can take. There's no restrictions at all.
Um, and in this one, hold on 1 second. M of male is, okay, so yeah, x over y. So you'll be getting basically 9.8 minus 9.3 over 9.3 minus 9.1,
Yeah,
basically. Okay, cool.
correct.
Just wanted to confirm. I want to get used to just plugging in these quicker.
Sure, sure.
So 0.5 by 0.2.
That is 5 by 2.
Yeah.
Points cancel. Now you can do it. Now imagine if you're doing question number one. Now this is a question, if at all they ask you to solve it, this is a problem solving question.
Now wait, hold on 1 second. 5 by 2, which means x for every 5 males, there's 2 females. So then the answer
No, 5 by
is
2 is what? Number of female by male or male by female? Number of female by male, no?
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Yes, it should be.
I took 9.8 minus 9.3.
Uh,
So that's male on top.
1 second. Let me do it. So number of male by number of female. So female is what? 9.1 here. 9.1 minus 9.3 by 9.3 minus 9.8. This is what you have done.
But why did you take the female one on top? What is the formula? Hold on.
The formula is what? Whatever is the denominator, start from the numerator. So the number
Any,
of male by number of female is what? What denominator is F? So MF minus big M by big
okay,
M minus M of male.
got it.
That's all. It will never be wrong. The way you visualize, either you visualize or you solve. You should be getting exactly the same thing, Alexa.
I know, but this, like, putting X and Y and plugging it in for either male,
No, but
female.
if they are asking you to plug in, they will not give you points and all. Don't worry about it. They know. They're not trying to
Because,
check your calculations at all. It's all about conceptually you're good or not. If they have to give you questions like calculation, so this is a question in front of you, right?
yeah,
Question number one.
okay.
If at all they give you in a problem, I've not given you 5 options, or else
Yeah,
people don't solve it. They start telling something.
1 second. Oh yeah, so these type of questions, there were a few in this book yesterday also, where it's like X less than the average or Y more than the average. How do you calculate them?
X more than the average, while that's I'll tell you that.
That type of question, basically.
The same type of a question, no?
Yeah. when it's not saying that this is the average, it's saying this is this much less than the average and stuff.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll tell you, but before that you try. At least take 1 minute, please, Alexa.
Can you assume the average salary is 10,000? I'm just asking.
No,
Oh shit. Uh,
no way, Alexa. See, it's a manager and director. Employees are either manager or they are directors. And here it is manager plus this is you have manager plus director, whatever. Now our formula is what, Alexa? Number of manager by number of directors. Can I say MD minus big M by big M minus M of manager? Agreed? Any problem, Alexa?
no.
Now see here, Alexa. It says that the employees are either managers or directors. I've done this. And now it says the average salary of manager is 5,000 less than the total average salary. It means what, Alexa? One sec.
I'm not sure.
Average salary of manager. I'll just explain it to you. Give me 1 minute, please. Let me remove this. I don't want any confusion because this is a very easy chapter, Alexa. See here, Alexa. It says that average salary of manager is 5,000 less than the total average salary. It means total average salary minus average salary of manager is 5,000. The entire denominator is given to you. Check.
Uh,
Entire denominator is given to you. Please check. Read the statement and see this.
yeah.
Agreed?
Then even the numerator is given.
Numerator is this. The average salary of director is 15,000 more than the total average salary. So director minus total average salary is 15,000.
Yeah. So
So
15,000 by
this
5.
is 15,000 by 5,000. This is
Oh,
given to you. There is nothing at all in this question. So this is what is the this. Now you know what, Alexa, that number of managers by
3
number of
1.
director is 3 by 1. And what
Yeah.
are they asking you? What is the
Percentage.
percentage of directors? To 1 by 1 plus 3 into 100. That is 25%. That's your answer. We just knew that if you get to know the ratios, you can get the percentage, you can get the fraction, you can tell which is more and which is less. X by y, imagine, is 10 by 2. That is x by y is equal to 5. That is x is equal to 5y. It means x is greater than y.
Oh, okay. These
So if
questions,
you
it's
know
just
the
the way they are worded, you know.
yes, absolutely, they are not tough. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say you, that if at all you can form such diagrams, you close your eyes, you can use weighted average. You easily, Alexa. And they'll not confuse you in average, because if they ask you a question of average, that's the only one formula that needs to be sum of all element by number of elements. There is no other formula that exists to solve the normal average question. But they can make you uncomfortable in such type of a question, which is technically very easy. But if you do not know how to approach it, then again it will be not understood at all. You leave about tough or easy. Agreed, Alexa ma'am.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Now this is a question. So the point about weighted averages now, Alexa, that
Yeah.
weighted average need not be only used with the average problem. If you understand weighted average beautifully, there are a lot of other questions which does not belong to weighted average. Lot of questions of arithmetic, like let's say mixtures problem and all. You can close your eyes and use weighted average. Now this is a question which belongs from a normal ratio question. So it's
Yeah.
up to you. You solve it in the normal way or you solve it using weighted average. I'll explain you in both the ways. And I'll tell you exactly how should. So the point about weighted average is not, Alexa, that You should learn weighted average only to solve questions based on averages. No, that's crap. Weighted average concept, if you understand it properly, you can use it anywhere in the world. If at all the question requires that I can solve this question by using weighted average. Now imagine this is a question algebra. This is a question Alexa. This is a normal questions of ratio. Even if you
Yeah,
don't know
this is
weighted
not
average, you can solve this question for sure. So please try doing this.
okay. They're asking for the fraction. Okay.
And to know the fraction, you need to know the ratios.
Should I solve this like the weighted average way or like go
In whatever way.
X
No
by
issue.
Y into 100 is equal to 72% and then do it that
Yeah.
way?
Whatever way you wish. No issues at all.
I'm thinking.
I'll explain you in both the ways. I'll make you solve some different problems also.
So here NM by NF is equal to M of F minus M by M minus the M of male. So that is
So if we have no idea, Alexa,
yeah, when there are
we
no
can
numbers.
then we can simply go ahead with the equation. It says 72% of male student. Are you aware how many male students are there? You just know that there are total. You don't know anything about the
We don't
students
know
at all.
anything.
So you
Yeah,
don't know male students. So can I say 72% of male student? Let's say M has applied to the college.
yeah,
And 80% of female student have applied to the college. That is 80% of F. Because I have no idea, Alexa, what is male, how many male students are there, how many female students are there. So
yeah.
72% of male plus 80% of female, and overall 75% of students have applied to the college.
So this
Students means
becomes,
what? Male plus female. So this
yeah, so
72%
this
of M
72 plus
and
80.
80% of F is nothing but 75% of M plus F. That's the way the question is written.
Okay.
Now you have to solve this. If you solve this, you will get the ratio of M by F. So here 72 by 100 into M plus 80 by 100 into F is equal to 75 by 100 into M plus F, right? So this 100 I can cancel out. I can cancel out a lecture, right?
Yeah.
So now you're left with 72M plus 80F is equal to 75M plus 75F. And now when I read here, if 72M goes that side, it becomes 3M. 75M come this side, it becomes 5F. So M by F is equal to 5 by 3. Now what are they asking for? Fractions of male. So 5 by 5 plus 3, 5 by 8. If it is a percentage of male, then this into 100, right? Agreed, Alexa?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is a normal method. There is no weighted average at all. Absolutely no. But if at all you wanna solve it by weighted average, how will you solve it by weighted average? I'll just explain it to you. I'll just try and explain that. How did you get to understand that this is a question that can be solved by weighted average also? So what result we have got after doing so much is 5 by 3. But if you understand weighted average, you will get this 5 by 3 in 1 second. See here.
Okay.
I'm just trying to erase all this. So now check Alexa. It says that there are 72% male students there, which is 72%. And there are 80% female students that have applied to the college. And now
Yeah,
I know that 75% of the students in senior class have applied to the college. So this 72% and 80% is nothing but this
75.
is 75% of M plus F percent of student, that is M plus F. Now Alexa, look over here. M1 is
Yeah,
what? 72.
yeah,
M2 is what? 80.
80.
And M is what? 75. It means M lies between M1 and M2. Agreed?
Yeah,
This is one thing that we know because we know that in weighted average, M lies between M1 and M2. Simple logic. So here it says 75 lies between 72 and 80, right? We
yes.
also know, Alexa, that M and F are two individual elements. There is no overlap at all. Male community is different, female community is different. So there cannot be any overlaps and all.
Yeah,
If you can form this, if you have this understanding, irrespective of this question belongs to weighted average or not, you can
yeah.
use your weighted average formula. Now, imagine what I'll do. Number of male by number of female is equal to MF minus big
That's
M by big M minus M of male. So MF
okay.
is what? 80 minus 75 by 75 minus 72. See, 5 by 3 you have got in 1 second.
I actually started doing this and then I wrote the formula till there
Hmm,
and then I continued with your percentage way.
correct. So
Mhm.
once you get this, so it's all about Alexa. The problem is that to understand it in that time, in the exam time, can I use the
Hold on
weighted average
one
or not?
second. When the answer is saying what fraction of students in the senior class is male,
No,
we've
so
got
you have got male by female is 5 by 3.
5/3, yeah.
That's
So,
what we have got in the last this. So fraction of male is what? 5 by 5 plus 3. 5 by 8 answer will be given to you over there.
okay, in the options you mean.
Hmm.
Got it.
Agreed. Because
Yeah,
stats may it's all to solve. The reason I have not mentioned answer, there's a reason for that, Alexa, because we focus a lot on solving rather than what the answer is. Because whatever you solve, you get the answer.
got
And
it.
in exam time, you will have an options given to you. There is nothing like you have to solve something out of it. There's always an option given to you. So you have understood weighted average very properly, Alexa.
I,
Can I twist your brain a bit? But before that, do question number 5. Then I'll do. And I'll twist it with the verbal part. Don't worry. Try.
okay, fine. There's a sale of clothing stores sold each shirt. It's 15. um, 5. They've given the shirts and the sweaters, but they've not given the ratio. How
Yeah.
many? Okay. This is not a weighted average, no? Question.
Can be.
It
It
can, but
says clothes sold each shirt at a price of dollar. Each shirt means average price of the shirt is $15. Imagine there are two shirts of $15. What is the average price? 15 plus 15 by 2. That is 15.
yeah,
Let's say there are three shirts of each price $15. It means average price of the shirt is $15.
yeah.
So each shirt at a price of $15, they are just trying to say you average price of the shirt is $15.
Okay, got it. Both are with S. But then 420 is not your M, right? That's M we have to find between 15 and 25.
Right.
Okay, fine. So 20.
So what is your answer? A, B. It's a this. What is that called? Data comparison.
Um,
So it says that during a sale, a clothing store sold each shirt at a price of $15, and
their
each
number
sweater.
of shirts and number of sweaters are equal,
Yeah.
actually.
It says the total of the prices of the shirt and sweater that the store sold during each was. So it tries to sell. Imagine there were X number of shirts and Y number of sweaters.
Yeah,
They'll try to trick you a bit. So can I say 15x plus 25y is equal to 420? This is what is given to me.
I just did 25 minus 20 or by 20 minus 15. But
You don't have to do that because in
but
this
now I've
question,
done it, I've got the answer, so it's fine, no?
but what is your answer?
Equal number of shirts and sweaters.
C.
Yeah, see, yeah.
No, boss.
Wrong?
Yeah, because see here. Here they are not asking you to use data. Here they are not asking you to use what is that called? Weighted average ka concept. The
Okay.
point is they're just simple saying you here. The clothing store sold each shirt at a price of $15, sweater at 25. The total price of shirt and sweater that the store sold was 420. Very straightforward language.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
means 15x
15x
plus 25y
equal 420.
is equal to 420. And point is now what for what value of x and y you will get 420. You don't have to do it at all. You can 100% say answer is D. Just for the reason because if you put over here, let's simplify this. So let's divide by 5. So 3x
Yeah.
plus 5y
Why?
is equal to 5 8s the 40
Yeah.
and 5 4s are this, right?
Yeah.
Now 3x plus 5y is equal to 84.
Yeah.
So imagine if I take this as 3x into 5y, 20, let's say I take this as 23, imagine, because 20 into 3 is 60. 23, so 3 to the 9, 3 to the 6, right? And take y as 3. To 15, that will give me 84. So the point is simple here, Alexa. You don't have
Yeah.
to calculate anything. There are different values of x and y that can exist, which will give you 84. If you
Yeah.
put 23, 3, you will get 84. If you put 3, 15, you will get 84. So you don't have to calculate it at all. At this place, you can say answer is D.
What it?
Now imagine if I give you a weighted average questions, I'll twist a bit. It's a beautiful question. You don't go mad about it because it's a verbal thing. Now don't say it's a GMAT, GRE and all. It's a very nice question.
I don't know. I don't understand why you're giving me GMAT
I'm
questions.
not giving you GMAT questions at all. I'm absolutely not giving you GMAT questions. I swear. I 100% swear.
Yeah.
1 second, Alexa. Let me open it first. Well, it's a very nice question. I'm giving you verbal question, Alexa. Reading comprehension. That's the part of your GRE exam. Can we try solving question number 9, please? This is 100% a part of your GRE exam.
Okay, you're giving me this thing. Fine.
Yeah, reading comprehension.
Finding of a survey of systems magazine subscribers. Percent of merchandise orders. Why is this line repeated twice?
No, there's a finding of system magazine
Finding of the
subscribers and
survey
there's finding of survey of advertisers.
advertisers in system magazine. Okay. You're writing here, there's no spaces, there's nothing, so many grammatical problems.
Hey, this is a question then. It's not grammatical problem, Alexa.
Look, yeah,
This is
the magazine, there's no space.
Hey, that's
System
okay. That's
subscribers,
okay.
there's
That's
no
okay.
space.
That's okay. The space one you leave it. The space one is I'm to be blamed.
Do I need to do it by seeing it, or can I write stuff down?
You can write stuff down. No issues at all. Whatever you want to do. Please overlook the word that are matched, mixed and matched. Rest everything is fine, Alexa.
So subscribers are saying that 30% were placed. Less than 35 advertisers saying that most. Okay, so they said most. Most orders. 135 for both to be accurate. I don't know. You'll have to tell me this one.
So it's a sort of inference question, Alexa, that you
Yeah,
can get in your reading comprehension. So inference means what is your understanding by reading the argument.
yeah.
A lot of time it happens in inference question, Alexa, that it might not be, you might not be sure why the right answer is right, but you should know why 4 answers are wrong for sure. But let's see. So it says here, Alexa,
Hmm.
uh, can I, so let's say if I have to go purely in literature way, how do I
Hmm.
eliminate the answer? Can I say 35 or over? Because there's no over talk about
Yeah,
35.
there was the no over talk. That's why that
Overage of 35, this is gone.
eliminate. Yeah.
35 or over, this is gone. You are left with B and E. B
Yeah.
says what? Among subscribers to the system, the proportion who are underage,
B also
35.
didn't make sense to me because they're not comparing last year and
Absolutely. This, they are not comparing the
so it's
proportion last
just
year and this
E.
year. So this is
Yeah.
gone. So E is the right answer. So this is a literature way of marking the
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
But imagine, Alexa, what they are trying to say. You can use weighted average easily over here. It says that finding of survey of system magazine subscriber, 30% of all the merchandise order placed by subscribers. So 30% orders were placed by subscribers. Agreed?
Yeah.
What it this is finding of survey of advertisers that most of the merchandise order placed in response to advertisement in the system last were placed by people. People means what?
They don't know that they're subscribers or no. Yeah.
Subscribers plus non-subscribers. That's it. There are 22 categories now. There cannot
Yeah.
be any third category. Either you are a subscriber, you are not a subscribers, right? So majority of the most of the order, most means more than 50%. So let's say 60% orders were placed by subscribers and non-subscribers. So
Uh,
subscribers is 30%. Subscribers plus non-subscriber is 60%. I know that M1, this is M, and this has to be non-subscribers gang, and that is M2. And logic says that M always lies between M1 and M2. So if M is 60%, M2 has to be greater than 60%. Let's say 70%. And this is what they are trying to say. Last year, many people who placed the order to
yeah.
merchandise, they were not the subscribers to the magazine.
1 second. Ramya, you ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ kitchen door close ಮಾಡಿ. Sorry.
You're so strict.
Huh?
You're so strict, Alexa.
Badam kodi. No, it's just too many people at home distracting me.
Okay.
And now you don't do RC. Let's not RC this.
No, I'm doing this. No, I'm doing this. Let's see.
Go back to this.
I'm not doing RC. Don't worry, Alexa. The next question will eat up your head, I'm sure. Acha, before coming to question number 6, I'm giving you some very interesting question, Alexa. Even if
Okay.
you don't, even if you can't solve, you'll be like, how the hell is it this possible? I could not solve it. 7th number. It's a normal question of average, not weighted average.
Yeah, yeah. At most, how many numbers? It's 25 values, no, so it should be 24. E?
No.
But it's tell me, have I not understood it correctly? Is it asking for how many values there are, or what is the maximum number of one of the values?
It says that if one of the number is 0, at most how many
But
numbers
number
are
is
greater
what
than
here?
0?
Because the first term is values. So there's 25.
There are 25 values means 25 numbers
Yeah,
given to you.
yeah.
And they have told you out of that one number is 0. If only one of the number is 0, at most how many number can be greater than 0 considering that average should remain be 25? 1 second,
Okay,
Alexa.
average of 25 is equal to the product. Can you explain what that means?
1 second, 1 second, I'll come. I'll just open the door and come.
Yeah.
You have Ramya to open the door, Alexa. I have to do everything alone by myself. So it says that the average of 25 values is equal to product of all these values. So there are 25 numbers technically or values given to you. And they say that the average of this value is nothing but product of all these 25 values. Agreed? Now it says if one of the number is 0, can I say average is equal to 0 now? How the hell it matters to me what other 24 numbers are? It means there are average is 0.
Product.
Because it says one of the number is 0. It means one of the value is 0. Now 0 into whatever 24 other values may be, Alexa, but that has to yield me a 0 result, right?
1 second, remind me again. Product is when you multiply, sum is when you add, no?
Yep.
Okay, fine.
Agreed. So
Forgetting that.
average is equal to 0. Agreed
Yeah.
or not?
Yeah.
Now it says that at most how many numbers can be greater than 0? They're asking you this question. So now you have to place 25 values with an average 0 and tell me how many number could be maximum greater than 0. Understood or not?
No,
So imagine this is 0,
the way
right?
it's worded is very complicated.
Imagine this is 0. Okay,
Huh.
Alexa. Now you have to say 25 numbers. So you can say 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, or you can take 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 12 this side, 12 this side. So 12 ones this side, 12 ones this side,
Hmm.
and average is 0. So you can mark answer 12. But it says
No.
what? At most, how many numbers can be greater than 0? So
Yeah,
imagine,
how do you use
Alexa, if
the
I
12?
if I do this, if I do this 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 23 times, agreed?
Hmm.
Let's say, and I put here minus 23. Now say average has to be 0 only, no?
Yeah.
So according to me, the answer should be D. Because the question says at most how many numbers can be greater than 0. They have not told you repetition is allowed or repetition is not allowed.
Will questions like this come?
Yeah, why not? This is a very beautiful question.
There's
It's like
nothing
it's
about
a
it.
question which can actually trap you, because you will end up marking answer B. A lot of people, they'll write 0 over here, they'll write 12 ones this side, they'll write 12 ones this side, and they will say average is 0. But technically I can write 23 ones this side, and I can write just minus 23 over here, and average is still 0, but there are total 27, 23 ones. So it says at most how many number, matlab what is the greatest possible value, or how many values that can exist which is greater than 0. I can say 23 values for sure. If you don't understand, then you will end up marking 12. That's for sure, Alexa.
I would have marked E, 24.
No, no. How can you mark 24? Then average won't be 0 now. You have to, if you mark 24 and show me what are the numbers that you have taken so that average is.
Let's
I'm giving you numbers. This is
fine,
minus
but let's
23.
come back to this. Let's do some more normal, actual calculative questions. You enough trick questions now.
Actual calculative you want. Do 6 number then.
Yeah. These trick questions are just like really irritating.
Okay, then do question number 6, Alexa. Oh, oh.
This question looks like you've written it yourself.
Hey, no, then.
It's mad.
Hey, no. You are completely mad, Alexa. Some blame you keep putting on me for no reason.
I was drawing that diagram table, 48 bottles, 20 and 40
But
ounces
let's do it by
each,
normal method now.
no overlap, and then
Yeah, that's beautiful. So there are
it
20 ounces
became
bottle.
complicated.
No, let's say there are 40, total 40 bottles, out of which there is a
48
20-ounce
bottles.
bottle
Yeah,
and there
and
are
40.
40-ounce bottle. And they say the average volume per bottle in the store currently as stock is 35, right?
35. Yeah.
It means what, Alexa? They are trying to say, let's say this is X number of 20-ounce bottle, Y number
X
of
plus
40-ounce
Y
bottle.
by
No,
uh
it is 20X
yeah,
plus
20x.
40Y over X plus Y.
Yeah.
This is
Is
equal to
equal to
35.
35. Yeah.
That is given to us. Agreed? Any problem? No problem, right? And X plus
No.
Y is nothing but 48, Alexa. Am I right?
Yeah.
Total number of bottle is 48. So I can write it just 48 here. It's just about how you write the equations and the story overs here itself. Now it comes, let's just see here. It says that how many 40 ounces bottle must be sold. So you have to sell 40 ounces bottle. Okay. How many 40 ounces bottle must be sold
So then you use this formula, you make
so
the
that the
answer.
average is reduced to 25 ounce. So
So
this 35 should reduce to 25.
35 reduces to 20,
And
25 or 20, what does it say?
25.
25, huh?
How many
So
40 ounces must be sold? The average volume per bottle to be reduced to 25 ounce. If no 20, they have given you extra information. If no 20
yeah,
ounces
I
bottles
know.
are sold.
I've got it, yeah. 20x
So
stays the same.
20x remains the same. So this is 20x plus 40. Now you are selling T bottles, let's say Y minus T of 40 ounces. Because total number of bottles were Y. Now I'm selling T to Y minus T.
But why, oh yeah, y minus t.
And if T is reduced from here, T will also reduce from the total bottle, no? That is 48 minus T is equal to 25. That's it, Alexa. Now these are the equations. These are the two equations that you need to solve to get the answer.
Hmm. So 20x plus 40y minus 40t.
20x plus 40y minus 40t is equal to 25 into 48 minus 25t. Right, Alexa? Now
Yeah.
20x plus 40y, this value I know from statement number 1. This is 35 into 48, right?
Where? 20x plus 40y is
35 into 48. Agreed. Because statement number 1 gives me that
oh
volume.
yeah.
First,
Sorry, I blanked for a second. Yeah.
no issues. That's all, Alexa. Now you have to solve it to get the answer. It's equal to 25 into 48 minus 25t. Now it comes this side, take 48 common, then 35 minus 25, 40t goes that side. That is minus 25t, 40 minus 25t is nothing but 15t. So this is 48 into 10 by 15 is equal to t.
How do you get 10 by 15?
This 40 minus 25t. This is equal to 15t.
No. This 48, where? Oh, 35 minus 25. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Got it?
So,
So 5
four-
3 is a 15, 5 2 is a 10, 3 1 is a 3, 3 6 is a 18, t is equal to 32. That's your answer. So it's a bit calculative one, but there's no
yeah, it
mind
is
you
a
have
bit
to use.
calculated.
But there's no mind that you need to use. Mind question was question number 7.
This is a bit calculative, yeah.
Yeah. So that's mean. But is that clear, Naleksha?
Kind of. I'll do more questions. You're
That will be
saying that
very clear.
Nova book is too easy, so now I'll have to
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. The Manhattan book. I'll let me check. Let me check, and I'll tell you what question should you solve for Earth. This from statistics. I'll tell you that.
yeah, let me
Don't
know.
worry about it. Should we do median now,
Yeah.
or you are done?
No, we can do medium.
Perfect. So median means middle number, Alexa.
Hmm.
It's simple. That if I think I've explained you median. That if there are, let's say, 10 people in your class who will
Yeah.
write a GMAT exam, and on a notice board it is displayed that median score of this class is 700. So what does this mean? This means that in this 10 people, half of them have got less than 700, half of them have
700
got
and
more
half
than
have got
700,
more. Yeah.
right? But this is a very vague definition, to be very frank. This is not the exact definition, but for understanding, this is the brilliant thing that it's the middle number. But there is no sort of a, you are not being deceived with the statistics for sure. So imagine there are 10 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the point is, Alexa, everyone can have 700 score. All the
Yeah,
people can have 700 score. Still the median is 700, right?
yeah,
I can also say you ki this six people have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. This people have 700 and they can have 730, 740, 750,
yeah, I
760.
know, it's not
Still
the
the
most,
median is 700, right? I can also say these four people have like 400, 500, 600, 650, but from here 700, 710, 730, 40, 50. Still the median is 700. So on a very vague way, we can 100% say the middle value, arrange the entire value in an order, either it be a ascending order or a descending order, and choose the middle number that's as a median. So
yeah,
imagine if the number is 1, 2, 3, the median is 2. But number is 1, 2, 3, 4. The median of this set is average of two number. Agreed?
yeah,
Any problem here, Alexa? So to find the median, you need to first arrange the numbers in order, either ascending order or a descending order, and then choose the middle number. If there are odd numbers of term, choose a middle number, that's a median. If there are even numbers of term, the median is middle of the average of middle two numbers. That's it. Okay.
yeah.
For consecutive number, Alexa, for evenly spaced number and consecutive number, median is always equal to mid. What do I mean to say this? That imagine if the set is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now, if I ask you what is the average of this number, Alexa, what is the average of all these numbers? So what is the mean of these numbers? Now you see that it is evenly spaced, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of evenly spaced, median is always equal to mean. So
So
your
the
mean
mean is
is has to
15.
be
Yeah.
15. You don't have to calculate it. And why? And let it be a consecutive number or a evenly spaced number, it doesn't matter. But reverse logic is not true. Please understand this. Reverse logic is not
Yeah,
true.
mean is not always equal to the median then.
Yeah, it means that if mean is equal to median given to you, it doesn't by default means that set is a number of a consecutive integer or it's a evenly spaced number. That we can't determine. Agreed?
Yeah, yeah.
Any problem?
No,
This is a normal idea about what the median is. There is absolutely nothing to be taught as to what median is.
okay.
So can we do question number 8, Alexa? It's all solving. Now there is nothing. It's simple. Read the question, try and solve it.
Okay, cool. Let me read it.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that reverse rule doesn't apply where mean doesn't always equal median.
Nay, if it is given to you that mean is equal to median, then by default you cannot go and assume that the sets are a set of consecutive numbers or it's a set of evenly spaced number. That you can't determine. If it is given that it's a consecutive number, evenly spaced number, in that case, median is equal to mean for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But reverse logic does not holds true.
So you get x plus y plus 120,000 by 3 is equal to 120,000.
So you get here what t plus, it says that purchase new house, the price of Jane was, the price of Jane house is 12,000 and the average price is also, so remove all these thousands and all, take 12 only, no? So t plus j plus s by 3 is given as 12 to you. Check.
Yeah.
So
But
it means,
one of them, Jane's is given, no? So you can
yeah,
do,
we'll do that. So T plus J plus S is 36, right, Alexa? Now Jane is known to me, that is 12, right?
yeah, 12, yeah.
So can I say T plus
T
S is
plus
what?
S is equal to 36 minus 12.
24, right? That is T plus S is equal to 24. Agreed?
Yeah,
Now you know Jane house. Now you know the Jane is 12.
yeah.
You
So
already
these
know.
two,
T plus
and
S is 24. I can say 12 and 12. So my one set becomes what, Alexa? 12, 12,
12,
12.
12. Yeah.
So my, this is what?
Median is also 120,000.
12, right?
Yeah,
Imagine if this is, let's say 10 and 14. Then also my set becomes what? 10, 12, 14.
yeah,
You take any value over here, Alexa. Any value. You will always get 12
yeah.
only. That's a
9, 15, 12. Because they've given her
correct.
thing as 12. Yeah,
Right. So you will, your median price all will always be 12. Simple, straightforward logic.
yeah,
Agreed?
yeah.
Can we do question number 9? You can
Okay.
take your time to this. This is a bit
15 homes were
thoughtful
sold
question.
town X. The average sale price of the homes are 150 and the median was 130. Which of the following statement must be true? Select all that apply. Select all, okay. So C applies for sure. I can tell you that now. Then we can figure A and B.
But it says which of the following must be true. So
Okay, wait.
must means
I'm not jumping.
100% it should be true.
B must be true.
Please think. Take a minute.
In this one, should you be trying to deal with the mean first or the median first?
Median, I think.
Yeah,
Because
because
it
mean,
says there are 15 homes. Imagine
yeah, so you
one.
have the denominator, but you can't get the numerator because you have to do 1 plus 2 plus, like X plus Y plus Z plus whatever, whatever.
Right. So let's say there are these 15 homes, Alexa. Now it says that
So
the
home
average
number,
price of the home is 15. Remove all the 4 zeros. Let's say average price is 15. It means sum of all homes by 15, because there are total 15 homes, is equal to 15. So sum of all homes comes to be how much?
1.
Sum of all home comes to be 15 cross 15.
Oh
That
no,
is
15 into 15. Sorry,
that is
sorry.
225, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now this is what is the meaning of first sentence. I'm done with this. Now it says that median's price was 13.
So
So 1 to 15, this
home
price is
number
13.
8. Yeah.
Now it says which of the following statement must be true.
At least one of the homes was
Question
sold.
says must be true. So you have to sell the home in most standard possible way. If it is could be true, you can close your eyes and mark answer A, B, C all.
Yeah.
But it is a must be true questions. So you have to send it in the most standard possible way. So what is the standard possible way I mean? Tell me one thing, Alexa. What is the maximum price that you can sell all these 7 home?
130.
13, right?
Yeah, 13, yeah.
Because median means what, Alexa? Like let's say if I say 5, if I say 5, 5, 10. So my median is 5, right? Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Median is 5. So if I say you 5, 10, 10. In this case, median is 10. So number on the left hand side can be less than or equal to median. But number on the left hand side, there cannot be any number which is greater than median on the left hand side, right?
Yeah.
And here the median is 10. So I can say number on the right hand side can be greater than or equal to median.
Yeah.
Simple. So I'm asking you that what is the maximum price I can sell all these 7 homes? Because my median is 13, I
13.
can't sell more than 13. The maximum I can sell all these individual 7 homes is for $13, right?
Yeah.
So total how many homes I have sold for $13? 13 cross 8. Because 7 this home and 8 this home. So total $104 I have sold for 8
But
home.
why 13 cross 8? That I don't get.
Because no,
But
because
it
this
could be
7
less
home,
than 13 also, no?
it could be less than, but the point is it's a must be true question. It's not a could be true question. If you say could be true question, then you don't have to do anything. You can mark ABC all. So in must be true questions, you have to sell the home in most standard possible way. So what I'm trying to say you, okay, this is the most standard possible way of selling left hand side could be what, Alexa? That I have sold all the home for maximum price. I don't bother. I can't sell home number 1 to 7 for more than $13. Is that very clear?
Yeah, yeah, that's clear.
8th is home price is only $13. So total number of home I sold is of $104 till now, right?
Okay.
So what is the remaining money you have? Because you have to use all the money. You can't save some money and all.
Oh,
So
yeah, then
remaining money you
back.
have is 1, 2, 1. Now tell me one thing, Alexa, in the most standard possible way, what is the minimum price that I can sell all these 7 homes?
1 to 1 by 7.
1 to 1 by 7. That's beautiful. And that is 7 ones of 7 twos of 14. No, 7 ones of 7. Sorry.
1 to 1 by
7,
7. How
7,
do you do it?
17 point something. So all these homes can be sold for 17 point something. So if at all we see, then we see only statement number 1 that at least one home was sold for more than 16.5
Yeah,
because I have sold the home for 17.
yeah.
No doubt at least one home was sold for between 13 and 15. If it is a could be true questions, I can create a situation, Alexa. Why not? If it is a could be true questions, I can tell you my home number 15 is beside CM house. So
No,
if
I
one
know,
who
but that's
takes me,
what I
uh,
mean. That's exactly what I was about to say. Home
right,
number 12 or 13 could be sold for more, and then 10,
100%,
11.
I can sell. I can give you home number 1 for free. Whoever I'll just say whoever
Yeah,
takes my home number 15, I'll give home number 1 for free. I can
yeah.
sell this home for $1 or $2, and remaining I can use it in home number 14 and 15. But again, those are the could be true. When it is a could be true question, you can choose A, B, C, close your eyes, choose and move on. But it is a must be true questions, Alexa. So you
Hmm.
can't sell it for the way you wish to. It should be sold in the most standard possible way. And the standard possible way is what? That left side I have sold all the home for maximum price. This is what I can sell it to all. The right side I have sold whatever money was left with me. With this money I have used and I've sold all the home for the minimum price that I can sell. And in that case, I'm getting that at least one home should be sold for more than 16.5.
Okay, cool.
Agreed,
Trick
Alexa ma'am.
question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
No, it's a trick question.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Question number 10, please.
If x and y are unknown positive integers, x plus y is equal to 7. Oh, interesting. I need to redo all these questions.
Try this one, please.
Yeah. 7, 1, 5. Mhm.
Simple calculation question, Alexa.
Yeah, I know. I just wrote this extra 7 as well, extra 1 as 7. Hold on 1 second. 1. Da, 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 da. So if you use x plus y is equal to 7, you can get the mean of A
Yeah.
pretty easily.
So what is
It's
the
around
mean?
4.2 some decimal, 26 by 6.
26 by 6, right? So that is
Yes, so 4
uh,
point,
okay. 4.3.
4.3, okay.
Yeah.
Now for the median, so do you use 4.3 and plug it back into the equation and find x and y? Or
No, you don't have to use 4.3. 4.3 is the average. How can you use 4.3? It says that x plus y is equal to 7. So you will have to take different possibilities of this. X plus y could be 7 when it is 1, 6, when it is 2, 5, when it is 3, 4. All the
Hmm,
possibilities are covered, right?
yeah.
Considering that they are positive, x and y are positive integers, it is
X and
given to
y
you in the
positive,
question.
that's true. Yeah.
So now here, imagine if I put 1 and 6. So what is the median I can get? So first arrange them in this order 1, 1,
1,
5,
1, 5,
6, 7.
6, 6, 7.
5, 6, 6, 7, right? Yeah, sorry.
So 5 plus 6, 11 by 2, that's
So median is how
5.5,
much? 5.5.
5.5.
So median is greater
First
than the mean
six.
in first case.
Yeah,
Perfect. Now when I put 2 and 5 over here.
yeah.
2 and
1,
5 when I put, I'll have a
2,
order 1, 2,
5,
5,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7.
7. So my median is again 5,
Median
which
is,
is greater than the mean. So in first case also median was greater than the mean.
yeah.
In second case also median is
You
greater
try the
than the mean.
third one.
Now we'll try the last one, 3, 4.
1, 3.
So my set becomes 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My median is 4.5. Still it is greater than the mean. So in
Yeah.
all the cases median is
So
greater than
all
the
the
mean.
cases,
So
B
B
is
is greater than.
greater.
That's a nice
This is
question, right?
the first straightforward question you've given.
Okay, Alexa. So nice questions I'm making you practice. You simply keep abusing me for no reason.
Not abusing
11th
you,
num.
saying they're unnecessarily complicated. If you see those questions in the Nova book, they're so chill.
No, but that chill will not be asked in the exam. If I teach you that and then again you will abuse me again. You, what the hell you are doing with me? What are you teaching me? All these things is known to me. Then
That S has 5 consecutive integers. Okay, so the sum of the numbers in set S is equal to the number, is equal to the sum of the numbers in set T. Now there are no numbers given here, so clearly there's some other rule we have to.
Yeah, like you'll have to think about it.
Set
It says
S
S
only
consists
has
of 5
5.
consecutive integers and T consists of 7 consecutive integers. And sum is equal,
Sum
right?
is equal.
So how can you do that?
Is there any rule that says that if there are more numbers, the median is greater, or if there are less numbers, the median is less? Anything like that?
No. Nothing like that.
Do we assume numbers?
Absolutely nothing like, yeah, you will have to assume for sure.
So should I assume like,
You can assume whatever you wish. Like, let's say you have two sets.
so 1,
You
2,
know
3,
that
4, 5, 1, 2,
set
3, 4,
S
5,
has
6,
5
7.
number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The sum is
And
equal.
set T has 7 consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers 1, 2, 3. So it's not 7 number and 5 number. 5 consecutive, 7 consecutive.
Mm,
So T has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right,
yeah.
Alexa? Now you'll have to tell me medians are equal or medians. Now you assume your own number, whatever number you want. You have to ensure that
They're equal,
sum
yeah.
should be equal.
Okay.
And then you tell me ki median of S is greater or median. It's all thoughtful question. You have to choose numbers the way you wish to. Initially it may be tough, I'll tell you. But you can please try once.
Should we start with the smaller numbers? 3,
Huh.
4, 5, 6, 7. 1, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here
1, 2,
3.
3, 4.
So
Oh
in
no,
4, 5, 6, 7 here, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. But this 3 plus 2
is
plus 1.
greater. Yeah.
You can't take that. You should. Matlab, you it will be 100. You be very sure, Alexa, that in this exams, GMAT, GRE exam or GMAT exam, they will never give you any number which is absolutely out of your scope. No. If at all you are a bit, if at all you are troubled, you just put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is 10? 7, 8, 9. Now imagine if I take this as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right?
Yeah.
Now, if I take here 2, 3, 4, Alexa, 2, 3, 4 is what? 4 plus 3 plus 2, 9. This is equal to 9, right?
Yeah.
And now I'll take 5,
5, 6,
6,
7, 8.
7, 8. So is sum equal?
Yeah.
Very much. And what is median of set S? 7.
7, and
And
here
median
it's
of
5.
set B is 5. So in this case, A is greater than B, right?
Yeah.
But if I take, I'm supposed to take numbers which are equal. Now that's very simple. Imagine I'll take median 0 here, median 0 here, the number here -1, -2, 1, 2. Number here could be -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3. Can I take this number, Alexa? And the sum is 0?
Yeah.
This number.
And the sum
And can
is
I take this here? Again, the sum is 0. So sum is same. But in this case, medians are equal. So in one case, A is greater than B. In one case, A is equal to B. So I'll go with answer D.
Yeah, you're right.
Because taking this set of a number is very simple. I wanted to take this set number at the last. This wala. Because they say sum should be equal. I've taken, I put 0 in the middle and it should be consecutive integer. So these are all consecutive. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, -3, -2, -1, 0. I have followed the question very well.
Yeah, you're right.
Agreed.
Got it.
Okay, boss. Question number 12, will you do it by yourself? But it's again the same thing. Take numbers, think on it. Very beautiful question. But again, it should be done by you.
I'll do it later then?
Yeah, you can do it later then. Because here, it will take some time.
Okay, fine.
So we can discuss this in the next class for sure.
Cool.
Can we do question number 13, please, Alexa?
In a sequence that contains 15 terms from A1 to A15, an is equal to an minus 1 plus k, where k is a non-zero constant. A8 is equal to 10. Okay. So we can say A8 is equal to 10 minus 1 plus k. Is that what they're trying to tell us?
They're just trying to say, okay, eighth term is 10. So they are
The
trying to
eighth
say
term.
an is equal to an minus 1 plus k. This is a sequence they have given you. It means the sequence is a1 is what? a0 plus k. a2 is what? a1 plus k. a3 is what? a2 plus k. In the same way, all the ways to 15 term, it says a15 is nothing but a14 plus k. So in this, they have given you one term as a8 is equal to 10. So you don't have to do all those things, minus and all. It's all logical, very logical question, Alexa. Once you think, and then I'll explain it to you.
So can we say 10 is equal to 9 plus k?
10 is equal to 9 plus k. Okay.
Does that work?
No. It says, what is the question in the sequence?
Wait,
15
what is
terms.
it? A
Given
even
order
asking the number of terms in the sequence that are greater than 10
10. And
and
quantity B is 7. So imagine. So can I say this is one sequence for sure, Alexa? It means it's a evenly placed number for sure, no?
yeah,
Whatever the sequence is, it doesn't matter to me at all. Agreed?
yeah.
So sequence is A1, A2, A3, all the way to A8. And then it goes to A14 and then A15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know that this is a sequence given to me. And this sequence ensures that all are evenly spaced number and all are different number. Can I be very sure that this A1 is what? A0 plus K. A2 is what? A1 plus K. A3 is what? A2 plus K. It means all numbers are very different numbers. Am I agreed?
Yeah,
And they are 100% creating a sequence for sure, whether it be ascending order, descending order, doesn't matter to me at all. But they are creating one sort of a sequence for sure. Agreed, Alexa?
yeah.
And it says that A8 is 10. If A8 is 10, you know that this is one sequence and 7 numbers are smaller than 10. 7 number has to be greater than 10. So answer is C,
Oh, yeah.
mechanically. Because it says number of terms in the sequence greater than 10. If there are total 15 number
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and median is given to me and I know that they are all in a sequence, they're all evenly spaced number in going in one sequence. And if I know that 8 is 10, then obviously 7 number has
Yeah,
to be greater than
8
10.
is the median. Okay, got it.
Understood, Alexa.
Understood.
Thank you, Alexa.
How many are left? Should I try them on my own?
Yeah, you can try. 14 is one question, which is of median.
Okay.
And then again comes
Oh,
range
we
and
have to
standard
do.
deviation. This we can do it in the next class full. So next class be a bit shorter one, but you can try for question number 14. Very nice question,
But
bit
if there's
thoughtful one.
anything else,
I'll
any
I'll,
other
I'll tell you. I'll
questions,
tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell
I'll
you.
do it on the weekend.
Yep. I'll look into this book and tell you which book you should be doing it. I'll make it very clear.
Okay, cool.
Acha, listen, Alexa.
Yeah.
What I've told you for separate. I've given you some questions for inequalities in absolute value, right?
That second